All right, good afternoon, everyone. We'll go ahead and get started. Everybody's sat down, got their first line of meal. I would like to thank everyone for attending today's Chamber Special Awards Luncheon and request that you please silence your cell phones. Because of COVID, we've had to change a few of our major events to comply with COVID regulations. We usually do our Chamber Awards at the annual banquet in January. However, we have moved it to today's luncheon. The Chamber plans to continue to inform the membership of issues around our parish and state and promote businesses. On March 9th, we will have our pre-session legislative breakfast with guest speakers Senator Brent Allain and Louisiana State Representatives Beryl Amedee and Benny St. Blanc at the Forest Restaurant in Franklin beginning at 8 a.m. Please check out the Chamber Blast on Wednesdays for updates on events around the parish. Right now, I'd like to introduce the head table. Left to right, we have Ms. Alyssa Cart, our board treasurer. Ms. Laura Meadows, our 2022 board vice chairman. Our new chamber president, if y'all haven't heard, that we have Ms. Beth Chesson. To my right, Mr. Tiger Burden, our new coming 2022 chairman. He's my vice chairman right now. And Judge Kim Stansberry, Judge of City Court, Morgan City. I would like to thank all our elected officials. Thank y'all. Thank all the dignitaries that came out. Ms. Sandra Drake with the Acadiana Regional Representative. Mr. Tyrone Glover. Senator Brent Allain. Representative Benny St. Blanc. Somewhere... Oh, he sends regrets. I'm sorry, Mr. Benny's not here. He's in session. Our economic developer, Mr. Evan Boudreau. Berwick's mayor, Mayor Duval Arthur. Gary Beadle from the Planning and Zoning of Berwick. Berwick Councilman, Ms. Colleen Askew. And Assistant Police Chief, J.P. Henry. We have Morgan City Mayor, Lee Dragna. Patterson's Mayor, Rodney Grogan. Franklin's mayor, Mr. Eugene Folkard, over there. Now, Judge Kim Stansberry from the City Court of Morgan City. Ms. Melissa Darden with the Chinamachi Tribal Chair. From Nicholls State University, Dr. Jay Clune. And from SLCC, we have two members, Mr. Anthony Baham and Ms. Tammy Moore. Thank y'all. All right, at this time, I'd like to thank our gold sponsors for the luncheon today. First of all, Omega Waste Management. Mr. Scott over there. Franklin Foundation Hospital. Patterson State Bank, in front of me. Thibodeau Regional Health System, right here. Cabot Corporation. G&J Curbside, Mr. Eric Lynn could not be here today. ER Enterprises, Ms. Eugenia. Holiday Inn Express, Mr. Danny. Pelican Companies of America, Jonathan Scully. Tesh Action Clinic. Behind me? Yep. Clico. Anybody here from Clico? And Morgan City Bank. In addition, we have several sponsors. We have Ortho LA. Anybody? And Darnell Sykes and Frederick. Alyssa? Your continued support of Chamber of Commerce and St. Mary Parish is deeply appreciated. At this time, I'd like to ask Judge Stansberry to come forward and conduct the installation of officers for the 2022 Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors.
Thank you, Raymond. It's very nice to see you all here this afternoon. It's a great turnout. First of all, I didn't prepare this book, okay? It was prepared by Gail Peterson with the board. So
everybody here, Judge? I'm sorry. Judge, you got to go a little bit closer.
All right. I'll try it again.
There you go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, I didn't prepare this book. This was prepared by Gail Peterson with the staff. I just don't have that type of aptitude to do this. Um, so anyhow, the reason I'm here, I get this email from Gail Peterson with the chamber staff. She says, Raymond requested that you swear in the officers and directors for the chamber board. So I said, text her back or emailed her back and said, be honored. It's an honor and a privilege to do that. And she texts me back and says, it's our honor. So I'm thinking, no, this is okay. So I said, I got this. And so I go home about a couple of weeks later, and I tell my wife, I said, look, you don't have to cook lunch on the 23rd because I'm going to be speaking at the chamber thing. And she seems all excited and happy, kind of wondering. I mean, I've spoken at a number of things, and she wasn't excited and happy. And so I'll tell you why she was excited and happy in just a moment. And so I started thinking, well, what do they want me to say at this thing, Do they want me to come in and tell them all the great things that the City Court of Morgan City is doing? It's kind of a Donald Trump moment, And so about a week later, I get this thing from Gail. It's a script, okay, that I'm supposed to read at this thing. So I go home and tell my wife, I said, a script? Really? So I go home and tell my wife, and I said, they want me to read this script. They don't really want me to speak. And she said, well, they probably heard you speak before, and they probably had a time limit. So, and then the next thing she said was a giveaway. She says, you're still going, right? I don't have to cook on the 23rd. So the real reason she's all excited and happy was because she didn't have to cook. And I know some of you all know my wife, okay? Please do not tell her I said this, okay? Because I got a feeling if you do, I won't be getting any cooking for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and start the program with the script. Being on the St. Mary Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors is extremely demanding and fulfilling. We are lucky to have great-minded citizens to pledge their time, talent, and resources to help keep our chamber successful. Before we proceed with the installation, I would like to thank the chamber staff for their hard work in planning this luncheon. And you probably also want to give them a hand for planning the luncheon and also give them a hand for sending me a script so that I didn't have to listen to it. So as I call your name, please come up. Jason Watson, the past chairman. Raymond Price, current chairman. Ed Tiger Burton, vice chairman. Elisa Cart, treasurer. Laura Meadows. Stephanie Guidry. Terry Matthews Folkard. Danica Foley Long. Howard Caste. Brady Burrell. Herman Hartman. Evan D. Boudreau. Anthony Baham. Scott Berry. Stephen Morrow. Robert I. Allant III. Scott Green. Jason Pye. Tammy Moore. And Reginald Weary.
I guess we're going to have to scoot over this way and we'll get in front. Bill, you're probably going to have to go in the other room to take pictures. We're going to go here. Can we get somebody in front? Too short. Reggie's got to come in. Mr. Reggie, you want to come over here? Anybody? Tammy, you good over there? Or we got room over here?
All right, this time we will install the directors and officers of the 2022 Chamber Board. Ed Burton, please step forward. Ed Tiger Burton, Chairman of the Board for the St. Mary Parish Chamber of Commerce. You have been elected to the office of Chairman by your peers. It is an expression of their confidence in your leadership. They are entrusting you with an important responsibility that you will help shape the community. Ed, do you solemnly pledge that you will faithfully execute the office and that you will be the best, do to the best of your ability, lead the board in fulfilling the Chamber's mission of businesses working together to build a better parish community, providing resources, support, and leadership with vision and integrity? Laura Meadows and Ashley Clark, please step forward. Alyssa, I'm sorry. You have been elected to the office of Vice Chairman and Treasurer by your peers. Do you solemnly pledge that you will faithfully fill these offices to the best of your ability? Thank you all very much. Congratulations. These, ladies and gentlemen, this is the oath of the officers and directors. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been elected to serve as the officers and directors of the board of the St. Mary Parish Chamber of Commerce. This is an indication of esteem and confidence in all of you by your membership and fellow directors. They are entrusting you with an important responsibility that you will help shape our community. Do you solemnly pledge that you will fulfill the duties of officers and directors of the board for the St. Mary Parish Chamber of Commerce, and that you will, to the best of your ability, support Ed Tiger Burton and will abide by the Constitution and bylaws of the Chamber? I hereby declare your new chairman, officers, and directors installed. Congratulations. Folks, if y'all want to be seated. Ed Tiger Burton, please step forward, and Raymond Price, also please come to the podium. I think this is for you.
All right. And this is the new chairman. Got it? That was it. All right, as immediate past chairman, I pledge to you, Tiger, and the membership of the chamber to support you in your role as leader, to offer advice and counsel, and to assist you in the best of my ability. I now have the pleasure of presenting you this gavel as assembled to our office. And let's hear a few words from our 2022 chairman.
Thank you all so much. I have just very few short words because it's not about me. It's not about the chamber today. It's about those that we are celebrating of winning awards today. So first, I'd like to thank, of course, our fearless leader, the late Ms. Donna Meyer, Mr. Ed Meyer. Thank you all so much for, because without Donna's leadership, I would not be standing here today. Three other gentlemen that I have to thank, Mr. Howard Castay, Howard somewhere as he's hiding, Mr. Howard Castay, Mr. Bob Harrison, and Mr. Butch Frazier. Without these three gentlemen, I would not be standing here today because it was a fight to get me onto the chamber board in the beginning. And I thank these three gentlemen so much, and I thank my fellow board members at that time elected me onto the board. I want to thank my fellow board members today, my fellow executive board members, and of course our newly chosen president, Ms. Beth Chasson. I look forward to working with you all to continue to moving the chamber forward. I'll have to thank Mr. Mayor Eugene Focard for leaning upon me to do what I do with his office, grabbing his vision in the city of Franklin, and not only marketing that, but being part of your team. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Of course, Ms. Diane Wiltz, she's somewhere. There she is, right in front of me with Tesh Talk and everything else in St. Mary Parish. I have to thank her because 30 years ago, she started out as my theater teacher, and she's been directing me ever since. So, and of course, last but not least, my wife Stacy and my children who are here today. They're just happy they didn't have to go to school today. They're not happy because Daddy's up here, but they're happy they didn't have to go to school today. So thank y'all, because without Stacy keeping my schedule sane, I probably would have been late here today. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate it. But let's get on with who's most important. And let's get on with this show. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. I think that was, yep. Now we take over on the award ceremony. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. First off, he didn't want this, but first off, I want to, in appreciation, we hereby present Mr. Raymond Price in recognition of your ongoing commitment and dedicated service as chairman of the St. Mary Parish Chamber of Commerce 2021. Thank you so much. You didn't want this plaque, but you got it anyway. So,
thank y'all.
Raymond does a lot. As a matter of fact, he said he was up since 1 o'clock this morning, and he's going to cook this afternoon. So Raymond does a lot throughout the parish. So now for the awards. The Business of the Year Award goes to a business in St. Mary Parish who, over a period of time, has endured the changing economy and still consistently demonstrates a commitment to the community through involvement and participation, and has given freely of their time and energy for community betterment. This year's Business of the Year Award goes to Franklin Foundation Hospital. For more than half a century, Franklin Foundation Hospital has served the healthcare needs of Western St. Mary Parish and beyond. Through the years, they have continued to grow and expand their services to meet today's healthcare challenges. On behalf of Franklin Foundation Hospital, Ms. Stephanie Guidry, who's already here, please come forward to receive this award.
I'm not excited or anything.
So Raymond's going to be our Vanna White today.
Okay. We're going to do it this way.
Look right here.
Got it?
All right. If you want to do a quick speech?
Sure, please. It's such an honor to be here today to receive this award. These types of awards don't happen by happenstance. It takes a great team, and we have a great team in the hospital as well as we have a wonderful board and support of the community, local and state government. You know, I've been here 5 years, and I love this organization and the community so much. And from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you very, very much for this award. Thank you.
Congratulations, Franklin Foundation Hospital. And I see you have the board of directors and staff sitting with you as well. All right, well, now we'd like to present the Citizen of the Year Award. I would like to ask Howard Castay to come to the podium and introduce the award recipient.
Well, first of all, I want to thank our past chairman, Raymond Price, for allowing me to do this. I have known this recipient of this year's award, frankly, as long as I've been here in St. Mary Parish. I met him at the invitation of Ms. Diane Wiltz, who told me that there was a drug-free rally going on in Franklin. And so I went to the rally, and Mayor Grogan was, of course, not Mayor Grogan then. I think he was substitute teaching. But he sang the national anthem. And I looked at my wife and I said, boy, this guy's going to be somebody really special. And if you look at what he's done in Patterson, you know that he is someone special. The volunteering that he does in this parish, the volunteering that he does outside of this parish is just impeccable. I am his friend, although I can't keep up with him because he's constantly moving. But without any further ado, I want to introduce to you Andrew and Elaine Grogan's son, Derasia's daddy, Miles Anthony's papa, my good friend, the 2022 Citizen of the Year, Patterson Mayor Rodney Grogan.
God gets all the glory. I do want to say this. I'm kind of stiff. I just got in from Baton Rouge from the LMA conference. This morning, I want to thank my mayor friends that came back from Baton Rouge to make sure that they were here with me. There are so many people, like I told Danica, when you do things from your heart, you don't expect to receive an award. Your blessings come from God. Your blessings come from God. I have my friends here that I have at the table with me, but there are some that have gone on. My mother, 19 years, but my mother dictated my life, and I had to do this. I had to be there. And being an only child, you know, I was honoring my mother. I was doing everything that she was asking me to do, not knowing what road and what path she was placing me on to be out here without her. And then my dad, who can't be here because of health issues. But I do want to remember my Uncle Lazarus Grogan, 12 years with the city of Patterson as a councilman. He also taught here at school in Morgan City. Then from him, I met Mr. Al Lippman. I was cutting grass out there, learning how to cut grass out there in Lakeside, big old yards and so forth. Then it went on to meet a gentleman, Mr. Butch Felterman, all through my dad. But I do have some people here at the table I just want to say right quick. Pam Washington. Pam was the city clerk for 35 plus years with the city of Patterson. And Pam took me up under her wings when I became mayor. And she groomed me and she said, when I see that you're able to walk, I'm going to step away. And she retired in 2015. The other city clerk on side of her, Angela Boyles. Angela's like a big sister, always protecting me and so forth. Thank you so very much. My Aunt Augustine Grogan, she's the chairman of Community Action, and also the wife of my late uncle Lazarus. They made sure that they always put me out front with singing and being in church and being involved. Then there's a lady, Miss Rosa Harvey, sitting there. She took the place of my mom's best friend. So you see, I was left here motherless, but I still was left with love. So all of you, all of my friends, Berg's mayor, Morgan City's mayor, Franklin's mayor, all of you, Brett, all of you, Herman Hartman, thank you all so very much for believing in me. But this is not about me. This is not about me. I think I'm going to give this back to my mother because she was the one that basically nurtured me and groomed me. And showed me how to give back and always be involved. To God be the glory. Thank you. And Chamber, I'm going to say thank you so very much because I know y'all had to vote on this, and there were many others, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Mayor Grogan. I tell you, if you've ever been inside one of the GOSEP during hurricanes, seeing all the mayors together and how competitive they are, but they're very, very good friends together, and they really make the time really turbulent time that we're under doing, really well. So I appreciate all of them. Thank you, Mayor Grogan. Our next award is the Nonprofit Community Service Award. This award is designed to recognize the outstanding contributions of an organization or person whose mission is to promote strong community involvement and community leadership. This year's winner of the Nonprofit Community Service Award is the Purple Lemon. Receiving this award for the Purple Lemon is Miss Lori Marcantonio. I always screw that up. And Miss Carla Byron. Please come forward and receive your plaque and give a speech, please.
We will give a speech. Oh, picture. It's the paparazzi. I told him to make sure he got a good picture.
Thank you.
Wow. I'm not used to holding a microphone. If I put my glasses on, I'll actually be able to see. Stacy Lancaster is the mastermind behind the Purple Lemon, and her sidekick and first hand person is Kim Carrier. They happen to be out of town learning how to move our kingdom forward. And the Purple Lemon, Lori works with me over there. My name is Carla Byron. I manage the donation room, and I'm here with Lori Marcantonio, who manages the front of the store. At any given time, we have 5 to 15 volunteers working under us. These are people that commit their time to come in and help this facility. The Purple Lemon is a vision of Stacy and Kim Carrier, which I've already said. And I just want to say this. We could not have this store, couldn't even have it present in the community without the donations. So at St. Mary Parish is bringing in the donations that we turn around and sell and make a profit for it, which runs the back of the store. And the store probably, we work on Tuesdays when we're not open to be able to keep up with the donations. 40 to 60 baskets a day come into that store. Sometimes it takes a village. It takes a village.
Please volunteer.
We'll take any volunteer. A good example is Thursday. We're a Second Harvest location where we give food to people in the community, and they come in, and on Thursday at 7 o'clock, we have people waiting in line, and then at 7 o'clock, we have people that are going to some stores that are also donating some food to us. They pick it up in trucks, bring it back to the Purple Lemon. We have to weigh it, put it in the food pantry for the people to come, and we have about 20 volunteers that come in that day to sort and get the food ready for the people that are coming in to get them. We are so blessed to be able to have so many of y'all that give to us and give us the extra food like the vegetables and bread man, and it's just on and on. I can't say enough. It's St. Mary Parish. That's what people live here for, because we're so hospitable and giving. And on that same day, we probably see 60 to 80 families come in and go through the food pantry. They don't just go through the food pantry. We hug them, we talk to them, we spend time with them, we pray with them. We lead them in the food pantry, they shop. We even have young high school students that volunteer to come on that day and help us. It's unbelievable. The mission kids that come in, I say they are kids. They come in, every set that comes in, they come in and volunteer for that day, and they stay in there. Told you about that. I just want to say this. This is some of the things that the community that is happening from Purple Lemon. We work with Louisiana Workforce Commission to provide job skills to high school students and students with special needs. the Senior Community City Service Employment Program. We provide job opportunities for seniors. We have one senior employed right now on a 4-year contract, and we have another one starting next week. Over the summer, we employed 4 high school students, 1 special needs student with autism, working through Louisiana Workforce. I hope that's not my phone. Through the program, we have another senior coming in that will be working with us on another 4-year program. We partner with Louisiana Adult and Teen Challenge. If we did not have those ladies coming in and helping with us, we would not. I work in the donation room. The tables are piled with clothes. The clothes come from the front of the store to the basket, to the sorting room, to the pricing room, up into the front or in the back stock, and it's daily. We also are partnered with them where, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with Teen and Adult Challenge does, but it's a faith-based treatment center. We give them groceries, financial support, basic clothing needs, shampoo, toothbrushes. All this stuff is donated to our facility weekly. And again, without those ladies, we would not be able to move forward. We also partner with Fairview Treatment Center. They come in once a month, and we feed them. We let them go in the store and get clothes and shoes and anything that they need, toiletries. We are really excited about that. And, of course, we have them there so Teen Challenge and Adult Challenge can maybe tell them what's available for them instead of a 28-day program. And I'm reading Kim's notes. We are so excited to be part of this mission. Anybody in here that would like to be, I'm looking around the room with the people that are actually sponsors and that have sponsored the Purple Lemon with giving the food, or we have, I think, sponsorships that start at $250. We are very excited about. One of the things somebody told me about yesterday, T-shirts. We get so many T-shirts. So we give those to some of the machine shops in the area, and so we're excited about that, and that helps them do whatever they have to do, and they don't have to buy T-shirts, and we load them off. Also, anything, I don't know if y'all are aware of, the $2.95 store. Everything that we used to have that we did not sell in the Purple Lemon, we put in donations. Now it goes to the $2.95 store. Everything in the store is $2.95. And one thing that we've got going on is the coffee house and bean house, where we actually roasting our own coffee. That'll probably be opening up in April, maybe as soon as early March. I'm not sure. And again, the people that will be working on that in that program will be the Teen Challenge people that have graduated from the program. And we bought our first transition house, which once the people are it's not, I keep saying teen, it's Teen and Adult Challenge. The adults finish the program, they can transition to the house and they'll work for us, with us. So we're really excited about that. Other than that, just excited to have gotten this award. Stacy and Kim are going to be ecstatic about it. They knew about it, but they had the trip planned, and they're going to come back smarter and ready for the next walk in this path, and it's an incredible kingdom. Thank you, St. Mary Parish, for this award from the Chamber, but for the donations and the support. It's just unbelievable. Somebody said, hey, what are you going to do when they stop giving you donations? Not happening anytime soon. So thank God we have baskets to roll the stuff in.
Yes.
You still don't want to say anything?
No, I'm good.
I didn't just hog it. She didn't want to... Anyway, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Ms. Carla Byron, while she's still standing, she also helps spearhead Leadership St. Mary and does a great job at that. So let's give Carla a great round of applause. But since we're talking about Leadership St. Mary, if you've been through Leadership St. Mary, can you please stand if you're an alumni of Leadership St. Mary? Thank you all so much. If you haven't heard of Leadership, think about either your business or being part of Leadership St. Mary. You learn so much about our entire parish and what we offer from the business aspect, from business to government to schools, our school system. It's a really great program, and it just started up again, right, Carla? Carla? It just started up. First meeting last night. That's right. We want a waiting list like Lafayette, correct? Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Our next award is the Virginia Tyler Giad Award. This award recognizes an individual that stands ready to accept any challenge to improve the quality of life for our parish. In the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, longtime resident of Franklin, Michael Skippy Hebert Jr. was looking to do something positive in the community in which he lives. When the first round of stimulus money was sent out to everyone around the country, Skippy made the selfless decision to pay his forward by spending it on the medical community in Franklin. On April 8, 2020, Skippy contacted a local restaurant and ordered meals he intended on delivering. The meals were for the healthcare workers at Franklin Foundation Hospital, Tesh Action Clinic, and Franklin Healthcare Center. The owner of the restaurant heard of the gesture and offered Skippy to cover half of the cost of the meal. This allowed for Skippy to then plan a second round of meals for the healthcare community. Word reached the community that Skip was providing meals to the medical community. He began receiving donations to assist him with this endeavor. With the outpouring of support from the community, Skippy was able to provide meals from April of 2020 through January of 2022. The number of meals provided during this period is a whopping total of 7,055 meals. This year's winner of the Virginia Tyler Giad Award is Mr. Skippy Hebert. And Skippy says he looks forward to doing more meals too. So. Sure, come on.
I just want to say thank you for the award. This is special to me because Virginia and I were friends. So thank you, and I love the healthcare workers. I love Franklin. I love St. Mary Parish. Thank you.
Congratulations, Skippy. Skippy also wears other hats around the community. He is helping spearhead. You'll see him pressure washing the sidewalks, weed eating grass, and any other type of event. So, I mean, thank you so much, Skippy. All right, our next award is Administrative Assistant of the Year. So many times we take for granted those that we work with on a daily basis and don't think about how important they really are to us. The Chamber honors administrative assistants throughout the year. These assistants possess top-notch qualities and skills that are instrumental to a company's daily business. The administrative assistant of this year is Ms. Addie Alcina, Assistant Town Clerk, Ad Valorem Tax Clerk, Billing Utility Clerk with the Town of Berwick. She wears many hats, as you can see, and ensures, is correct, the residents of Berwick receive top-notch service. Addie was chosen as the August Administrative Assistant of the Month. Because of Hurricane Ida, the August luncheon was canceled, and Addie was not able to receive her plaque. Addie, please come forward to receive your plaques. So she has two. Thank you so much, Adam. You want to say something right quick? Here, hold on. Let us hold these, and you'll hold the microphone.
I just would like to thank Duval for nominating me, and thanks the Chamber for everything.
Thank you so much, Addie. Next, I'd like to ask Ms. Kerry Stansberry of the Cajun Coast Visitors Bureau to come forward and present the Hospitality Award. We had to see Kerry way in the back, right? Yeah. This is when Diane would tell me, fill time, you know.
All right. Hi, I'm Kerry Stansberry. I'm the Executive Director of the Cajun Coast Tourism Bureau. And most of you know when the pandemic started, most of our hoteliers laid off 30 to 50% of their employees. And they've had a very difficult time getting new ones because people have left and the industry, they've moved on to other things. Most of the hoteliers and the people that work there have worked endless hours. Some 6 days a week, 7 days a week, no time off. They're working, they're tired, they're exhausted, and you get a major hurricane. Now, most of us would go to a corner and cry and say, not my problem. But not Christy. Christy kicks it into high gear. For everybody that stopped in at her hotel, her staff gave away free meals, hot meals, let them use the restroom, gave them Wi-Fi, charged their cell phones, and gave them snacks to find the next hotel. Her hotel filled with linemen, and then she heard that several linemen were sleeping in their trucks. Now, that's not unusual, but it's not a good thing because these guys are doing very dangerous jobs. So Christy engages social media, and she gets volunteers. She gets air mattresses. She gets toiletries. She gets the health club saying they can go use the restrooms over there in the showers. LAPCO donated some clothes. And they made their banquet rooms into a dormitory. She and her staff did all of this out of the kindness of their heart. They went above and beyond what their hotel owner expected or what their flagship expected. It was amazing what they'd done. They were the hotel full-service accommodation of the year for the Louisiana Travel Association. They got the City of Morgan City Award. And today they received the Hospitality Team of the Year. Christy Gant. Christy, thank you and your staff for everything that you do each and every day. One of the other hoteliers, Danny, with the Holiday Inn Express, he called me and he said, Christy and her staff need this award. So thank you, Christy. Oops, are we taking? Sorry
Okay.
about that.
First of all, I want to say thank you. I really hate whenever the award gets presented and people say Christy. I really hate it. It just makes my skin crawl because Christy didn't do this. By all means, Christy's just good at telling people what to do and good at organizing things. So the guys that you see sitting next to me back there, they're 2 parts of my 5-person management team at my 221 full-service room property. I am choked up. Brian and Tate have been at the hotel for 25-plus years, and they are a huge part of why we were able to do what we were able to do. We didn't get days off. Brian cleaned every room for 7 to 8 months by himself because we sent our housekeepers home to keep them safe when COVID was very scary and we didn't know what it was. Tate maintains the property by himself. We have 2 other managers back there, Keisha Turner, Skyla Metrogene, who couldn't be with us today. They gave us 300%. But when we fast forward to the lineman thing, which is why I think we kind of got our little star to shine, the community did that. I literally posted a Facebook. Our owner was brand new. He had bought the property the day the hurricane came. How crazy was that, right? So he didn't know anything about the community, knew nothing about me. And I said, hey, look, I need those banquet rooms, and we need to cancel whatever they have in there. And this is not going to make any money. We just have to go to work. And he's like, do what you want, Christy. It doesn't matter. Within hours, the whole banquet room was full with air mattresses and pillows and towels and anything they could dream of was there. I had linemen who had been in the line of work for 40-plus years who said they have traveled the world and have never been treated the way they were treated in Morgan City, Louisiana. I was invited to Slimco, which is a major co-op in Lafayette's Christmas party, And I was the guest of honor based on what the city of Morgan City and our hotel did for those guys. Mayor Dragna, Beth, wherever she is, right here, sorry. Beth, we joined forces. There were many late night calls. Hey, Mayor, what do you got? Hey, Beth, can you take these people? She took the overflow. We took the overflow. Wherever we could and whatever we could do, we made happen. You guys made it happen, too. You supported us, and we thank you for that. But this award, like Mayor Grogan, my dear friend, gave to his mother, this goes to my staff. My staff was the ones behind the scenes doing it all. I just was making sure it happened. Thank y'all. Yes, sir. Over here.
Oh. All right. Thanks.
Christy also helps spearhead, and she's on the steering committee for Leadership St. Mary as well. So thank you, Christy. All right, thank you, Kerry, and congratulations to Clarion Inn in Morgan City. Our last award was created by Ms. Donna Meyer to honor a special person that has invested a major part of their life into serving the Chamber of Commerce and community. This year's recipient was exceptionally and faithfully it's worded wrong. This year's recipient was exceptionally and faithfully served the Chamber for over 17 years. This year, the President's Award is presented to the late Ms. Donna Meyer. The loss of Donna was profound for so many, and for all of us who call her a colleague, mentor, and friend. We would like to ask Mr. Ed Meyer to come up and receive the plaque for Ms. Donna.
Sure.
I know everybody's tearing up.
Myself included.
A little bit closer, Dad.
Donna would be humbled by this award. In fact, I could hear her on the way home. She would probably be talking to me about the 2 or 3 or 4 others that really deserve this award more than she. You all have listened to the stories today, Christy and Mayor Grogan, and that's why Donna had such a passion for the parish. She had great respect for you and was honored to be a part of your efforts to move our parish forward. And once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ed. Congratulations to all the 2021 award winners. You know, there were many times when Ms. Donna Meyer, Mr. Ed, myself, and all the ladies of the chamber, the volunteers of the chamber, spent many hours, whether it was setting up an event or waiting for everybody to leave to tear down the event. And you would never see tiredness on Ms. Donna Meyer. Anybody can contest to that, because she would say, all right, let's go, come on, let's get it, come on. And she gave you energy. She brought the energy to St. Mary Parish. And we're so appreciative of her, Mr. Ed. And we thank you. And we'll talk more later. You will hear more things later about the Donna Meyer Leadership Scholarship. So before I go further, I have to thank Ms. Beth Chasson. We haven't allowed you to speak yet. So we want to give you the chance and the ability to speak and address everyone. So ladies and gentlemen, our new board president, new chamber president, Ms. Beth Chasson.
Hi.
As he said, my name is Beth Shassa, maiden name Price. I was born and raised in Morgan City. I've worked for the past 10 years with the city of Morgan City, trying to promote, market, and grow our city here. And I'm looking forward to doing that parish-wide, really getting to know everyone on a different level and meeting with each individual member of the Chamber of Commerce, which I will get to. It'll take me a while, but I'll eventually get there. And I'm looking forward to implementing some things with Evan Boudreau. I've already met with him, Economic Development Director. We're going to work together on a lot of different things, and I'm looking forward to bringing some new spirited events and ideas to the parish. And thank you, Executive Committee and Board, for choosing me.
Thank you, Ben. And of course, the people that do all of the work and make us look good by standing up here. Ladies and gentlemen, the ladies of the chamber, I mean, I would have to give a big round of applause to Gail, to Leslie, Tranisha, of course, Sheila. And Iris was here. I don't know where she was. No, she wasn't here. She told me she was coming today. She's probably in Franklin. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, from the bottom of our heart, give a big round of applause. For the past few years, and especially the past 4 months, these ladies have ensured with the board, with the executive committee, making sure that the chamber moved forward without a hitch. So I believe we have plaques for our fellow board members that are coming off the board. We have Mr. Matthew Richard. We have Ms. Patrice Williams. I don't think they're here. And Miss Jeannie Bonner and Mr. Casey Shannon. They are rolling off of the board, and this is a plaque of sign of gratitude and just appreciation for their dedicated service to the Chamber of Commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, you have any few words? No?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for a great 2021 and hopefully 2022 under the Tiger and Beth's administration that will grow this parish even better. That's all I'd like to say. Thanks.
I look forward to serving the chamber and the parish. I would like to thank everyone for attending and for all your continued support for the chamber and all of our events. We're looking forward to actually really cranking up and being very visible and working for our business community in our parish. We look forward to seeing you all at the next chamber event, which will be on March the 9th, pre-session legislative breakfast at the Forest Restaurant in Franklin. Please call the chamber offices in Franklin and Morgan City with your RSVP. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to all that were honored, all the award recipients. And I would like to thank our sponsors one last time for the success of today's luncheon. Our gold sponsors, Omega Waste Management, Franklin Foundation Hospital, Patterson State Bank, Thibodeau Regional Health System, Cabot Corporation, GJ Curbside, ER Enterprises, Holiday Inn Express, Tesh Action Clinic, Pelican Companies of America, LLC, Clico Corporation, and MC Bank. And we'd also like to thank our silver sponsors, Artho LA and Darnell Sykes and Frederick. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have a great afternoon. Although I'm the president, I do not have the power to say that you don't have to go back to work. But my kids do say that I do have the power that they don't have to go back to school. So thank you all so much for coming, and thank you all for supporting the chamber. Thank you.